All right. Good morning, everybody. Some of you guys I just saw a few minutes ago as we just finished up our Saturday morning crypto talk. Like I say, and this is the number one most important thing, education is key. Education is everything. I had an individual ask me the other day that was looking for ways to make money. And he said, Brandon, I got some money. What should I invest in the crypto space? What are you doing? I said, there's two things. Number one, first and foremost, education. That's why I have my own crypto education company. Education. Then your education will allow you to have the right information and knowledge to make the necessary moves if you're investing in the crypto space. You'll know what projects to find. And the project that I am, the only one I've been promoting for the past year, has been Vara. I came out of retirement for this. Dark Fusion technology, Fusion1 decentralized exchange. We are talking about a business that is putting themselves in position to ride the wave of multi-trillion-dollar industries flowing from one form of a financial system into the new form. All we need is to get a piece of that. So you want to so you want to find a business that is already positioned to do that, and that's why we're here. So welcome everybody. My name is Brandon Ivey from Los Angeles, California. I'm the founder and CEO of Ivey Crypto Academy, and I am a vice admiral, soon to be admiral. Just for those who have been wondering, I am 72,000 VP points away from admiral of the fleet. That means just one person hits captain on that side or commodore. That makes that happen. And we are now, with all the different showcases and the things coming up, I believe things are going to start to happen very quickly in the month of December. But we're not in December yet. So I strongly stress, if you have not done so, or if you want to get more, get your hands on those founder packs while you can. Get those access keys. Here's the thing. They're not going to sell all 25,000 access keys in the first few months. They're only allowing a certain amount to be sold now. Then it will stop. Then they're going to be raising the price. Then they're going to allow another group to be sold. Then it will stop, raise the price, and another. How do you think the Gala nodes went from $500 a piece to now they're worth $90,000? So you want to lock your access keys in now while you can. And December 1st, we're going to be introduced to an enhanced compensation plan on top of what we have. Why? Because we have more products now, more ways of making money. See, before all we had was, we're selling the packages for Starvara, but Starvara is the flagship product, but it's not the only product. So let's jump into the watch party of what was done yesterday. What, again, like last time, I'm always multitasking. So when I had it on, I was doing other things at the same time. So I didn't look at it in detail. I wait till I do a showcase with you guys. So we're going to look at that right now. But what I saw, it looked like it was more of a recap of what was announced this month. And I saw some more stuff about Fusion. So we'll look at that. When will the Vara token be traceable? Once it's minted. So right now it is, you can't even call it a Vara token. It's technically a Vara game token. It's not a token yet. Once it's distributed and minted on the blockchain, then it becomes token. This process is supposed to start happening either December or January. When that happens, then you'll start seeing it listed in different places. They're about to do an entire roadshow media tour and getting the Dark Fusion and the Vara name out there to the markets. There was a Crypto Fest event, Crypto Fest 2023 in Cape Town this past weekend. Today's Saturday, right? Yesterday. And if I saw that picture, I think that was even Rob Herzog himself. The billionaire was there at the event. We had a booth right next to Binance. They've got more than 7 hours worth of footage that they're going to be editing out. And so over the next couple of days, we'll start seeing that footage, and we'll be able to use it in your marketing, use it in your sharing. People need to realize and see that this is much bigger all year. All they've been hearing about it is the Starvara game, and they think that we're just a game. and we are far bigger than a game. So now we'll have something to show people to see it, and you'll start to see this go viral a bit. But in the meantime, what I've been telling my team, you want to get yourself promoted and have as many points as possible while you can right now, when nobody knows about this, before the floodgates start to open up. So let's get into the watch party for today. And like always, I think this is only about a 17-minute video, which means it'll take me, depending on how much I stop and pause, 40, 45 minutes to go through. So let's pull this up and let's get going to see what's happening.
Just a leading question here for you specifically, Greg. You're joining the team. You've got a long history in the crypto sphere. Actually, a funny story before we get started, which I probably need to mention. Did you sell 2,500 Bitcoin in exchange for 400 Rand? Was that the story?
Look, I don't like leading with that, because this that was
Hold up. You guys have heard me tell my story. When I bought Bitcoin for the very first time, it was October 2016. I bought 3 Bitcoin. 3 Bitcoin. At the time, it was worth $640 a coin. I bought 3 of them. October passes, November passes. We're now in December 2016. If you are self-employed, you know that depending on the market you're in, December is one of our slowest months. So we really need the months of October and November to make a lot of money to make up for December and then going into January, the new year. So I was looking for, I needed some extra money. And I remembered, oh, wait a minute, I bought these 3 Bitcoin a couple months ago for $640 each. When I looked at it, at the price, it was $870 a coin. I was like, oh, snap, I made some money. I sold my 3 Bitcoin for $870 each, and I used it for Christmas presents. Hindsight's a bitch. Why? Because 1 year later, 2017, Bitcoin was $20,000 a coin. That was the most expensive Christmas I ever had at that moment. But he had his hands on 2,500 Bitcoin. He sold it for $400. Do you know at today's price, what, $37,000 a coin? 2,500 times 37,000. That's $92.5 million he had his hands on. Wow.
not my best trade. No, but look, I've been intimately
involved. At least you got
in
some hard currency and it wasn't a pizza or like...
I would have taken a pizza, actually. So I've been intimately involved in BTC since early 2011. Everything from mining to protocol development and enterprise work. And ultimately what it has done is that I had such early exposure to the assets, and while I fundamentally understood the benefit that the technology could bring, I didn't understand the core banking problems that are typically associated with it. The problem that we have with fiat infrastructures, the typical hyperinflation that we're currently experiencing at a macroeconomic level around the world, right? I didn't truly understand those concepts. Had I understood those concepts, I wouldn't have sold my 2,500 Bitcoin for $400, right? Hindsight's always 20/20, but it's one of those things that has afforded me the insight of being able to see this world materialize.
I wanted to just get a quick update from you, Dom, what you've been busy with in the background. We've seen a lot of progress from a development perspective, some incredibly exciting things happening. Maybe if you want to give our audience an update.
Yeah, so to basically give a quick update on what I've been working on, what the team's been working on, basically we've had two big focuses. The first has been facilitating a comprehensive layer 1 SEL solution that will tie into our layer 2 solution, and everything will connect.
I said it again, for those of you guys that are still brand new and not really understanding crypto and anything, this guy right here is going to be a multi-billionaire, Dom. He's like Vitalik Buterin, the founder of Ethereum. He's figured out, when I first saw him, it was on a presentation demo of what Starvara was, and he gave us kind of a walkthrough, and I just thought he was like some nerdy gamer guy. programming stuff. But I quickly realized this guy is one of those once in a generation type people that has an idea, a creation, and is able to bring it to market that's going to fundamentally change things. And I believe he's one of them. And so yeah, I've been watching and listening to him very closely to the things that he's saying and the things that he's doing.
Quite holistically. And then the other component is that we've been working on the WebAssembly build out for all of this, so that we can effectively take all of these tools that we've been talking about, make them as lightweight as possible, put them into a web framework, and ultimately give them to as many developers as possible with as low barrier to entry as possible, so that everyone can just implement their own SEL wallets, trade tokens, log into the DEX easily, put it in a web extension. That's ultimately the goal.
Okay, so for those of you who don't understand what he said there, I gotta be the Dark Fusion whisperer here. What he's saying is, it's one thing for a developer to be able to develop a project, but what if you already have a business and you want to tokenize yourself? You want to be able, just in crypto talk, guys, and then we just talk about tokenization, multi-trillion-dollar industry. You want to tokenize yourselves. You want to create a smart contract. You want to do what businesses did in the 90s when the internet first came on board. Got to think about this. In the 90s, 90% of companies were not on the internet. But in the 2000s, 99% of all companies have an internet presence now. So they knew with this new technology, if you want to remain in business and be viable, you had to adopt this new technology. But what if you didn't know how to build out an internet presence? You hired somebody who did. And anybody who had the skill set to build a website in the 90s was able to sell it for $50 million to a Fortune 500 company. Well, we're at the space now where companies are starting to realize, if I want to be viable in the future, if I want to be Netflix and not go the way of Blockbuster, I need to get on this blockchain stuff. I need to get myself tokenized. I need to create a presence in the DApp market of blockchain technology. How do we do that? So what Dom has created here is a platform in place so that those businesses will be able to get themselves tokenized without having to learn how to become a programmer by simple, plug and play type stuff. He's already created the kit. Think about you guys ever, build a puzzle or a train set, and it comes with the kit. So you don't have to build it from scratch. You just follow the instructions. That's what Dark Fusion is. I'm trying to think, like, if I'm having a conversation with my mom, how to break this down for her to understand. What Dark Fusion is, I think I just came up with it. I had my little aha moment. Dark Fusion is just a blockchain kit that businesses can use to get themselves tokenized. Does that make sense? Type me in the chat box if that makes sense. Saying it that way. Let's keep going here.
What is Fusion1 in its essence, Greg?
So Fusion1 is the portal by which we access all of the toys of the ecosystem. It's the easiest way to say it.
You see that? A portal to access all the toys. Have you ever heard of Steam? If you're a gamer, you know what Steam is. Or if you're on PlayStation, the PlayStation Network. Like, I've got an app on my phone. Let me pull this up. The PS app. So this is the PS app. It shows all the games that I play and that I'm connected to. See, that's Spider-Man 2. That's my son, because he's playing on PlayStation. But I play, on my place, Grand Theft Auto, NBA. What is this game? Oh, my son was playing something else. Some game called, he played Hogwarts Legacy? I didn't know he did that. But this is a central hub where I can access my friends. I can access my screenshots. That's the friends list. Let's go back. I can access screenshots that I take inside of the gaming world. Like, let's see here, some captures. I'll pull it up. Your captures on PS app. Oh, not the app. But anyways, this is a whole hub of the space. Dark Fusion, as Fusion1 is doing the same thing. It's going to be a hub for multiple businesses and ideas. It's a think of it as MetaMask, Trust Wallet, Uniswap, PancakeSwap, all wrapped in one. It's a wallet. You can swap, you can stake, you can see all your stuff, all wrapped into one. It's also a validator node. So it's the Steam of the crypto space. All right, let's keep going.
A single consolidated play in which we can give our users access to the decentralized exchange, the stablecoin frameworks, the access to tokenization frameworks, real-world assets, compliance, securities, solutions, and things like that. So the general objective is that we need, Fusion1 is the holistic access point to all of the products and dev tools that we build out. The primary function is obviously looking in terms of being able to service the decentralized swapping capabilities. So in other words, our DEX. Our DEX is achieved through, I'm not going to steal too much thunder away from the great work that Dom has done, but the atomic swap capabilities in terms of the ability to swap between these compliant real-world assets in terms of tokenized real-world assets, as well as some compliant stablecoin frameworks with the both correlated and uncorrelated assets that we have the ability to cater for. It truly redefines the way in which we are going to be able to service this market, because it doesn't help having the capability to have an asset on chain, right? I want to be able to use that asset, benefit from that asset, whatever that utility may be, but at the same time, I need to have the function to be able to swap efficiently, right?
That makes sense. You guys understand what he was saying there? Because I broke it down. I just broke it down in a different way. You know, Demetrius says, yeah, that makes sense.
Let's explore the Fusion1 web application, starting at the dashboard. Imagine at a place where all the essential information about your digital assets and earnings is beautifully visualized and right at your fingertips. As soon as you log in, you will see your token holdings, your yield rewards, your APYs and earnings overview, letting
Oh, you just let a cat out the bag right there. This stuff has not been, they have not released this information yet. Let me go back just a little bit.
and right at your fingertips. As soon as you log in, you will see your token holdings, your yield rewards.
Now, for those that, what does that mean, your yield rewards? That means when you're staking tokens, the whole point of staking means that you own tokens, you promise not to spend those tokens, you're letting the platform use your tokens to provide the liquidity for trading to take place. And you're I don't know if you're going to have staking for 6 months, a year, or what, that you're not going to sell those tokens. And for reward for you letting the platform use your tokens, you're going to be earning yield rewards for that. It's like interest. Think of it that way. So I'm looking at this. I see token amount, earnings to date, $2, price $2, APR 8%, VARA 150%. So you'll be able to see your rewards from you holding tokens and staking them. Yielding, a few years ago, yield farming was huge on PancakeSwap and Uniswap, really PancakeSwap. Same concept. You'll be able to do that with the Fusion1 dApp. Let me see what else he says here.
Your APYs and earnings overview.
APYs, annual percentage yield. This is also being backed by one of the largest banks in France, Societe Generale. That's financially saying, yeah, we cover the numbers here. So you'll be able to see your yield rewards, your APY. This is the passive income. People, well, do I have to recruit to make money? No, you don't. You can there's multiple ways you can earn passive income here. You just haven't heard about it yet, outside of you having an access key. All right.
Letting you track your assets' performance and your portfolio of growth, all in a beautifully visualized dashboard. This is the Fusion1 promise. Your finances are at your fingertips. No need for complex interfaces. Fusion1 empowers you to navigate the exciting world of blockchain and decentralized finance with ease. This principle applies to the full wallet utility you will have access to. With its intuitive interface, you can easily access a simple overview of your past transactions, token holdings, making it effortless to track your financial.
What is key and new tokens? I have no idea. I don't know if that was just a display on the screen or they got something that's coming. That I don't know yet.
Activities. But what sets our wallet apart is its seamless integration with the entire Fusion1 ecosystem. Designed with user-friendliness, it ensures that you have full control over your digital assets all in one place. We're thrilled to announce the open source launch.
Okay, so that segment, that is big. And that's what we're going to be seeing more of next month and in January. And I'm thinking, because we have the Vara app itself, and then we're going to have the Fusion. I'm thinking that because Nick already told me that in your Vara Ambassador portal, you see where the tab where it has the gaming section, that's going to be removed from the Ambassador portal and put into the Fusion Decentralized Exchange app that we'll have, because everything is going to be doing there. You'll be able to swap, you'll be able to stake, you'll be able to do everything from that point. So I'm not sure what the new features of the Vara app itself has, because that's also a point of sale device. You can create your own QR codes. You can do crypto transactions. You can run your business with your own Vara app and accept payments in crypto straight from your app. So I'm not sure how that's going to work just yet. And I'm thinking as they keep developing this Fusion1 app, they're like, you know what? We could just put them all together, combine the two together. So we'll see. So let's see what do they move on to next here.
Of simple contract language, inviting crypto communities.
This is also something else you want to be familiar with. SCL. Why is that so important? Well, up to now, if any business wanted to create a smart contract, they wanted to try to tokenize themselves, they wanted to be in the blockchain, they would use Ethereum. Ethereum's contract language is called EVM. V as in Victor. That is responsible for hundreds of billions of dollars in the crypto space from these other businesses tokenizing themselves. I'm not sharing screen, but if you go to CoinMarketCap or you go to CoinGecko and you look at how many tokens are out there, right now it's more than 11,000 tokens. Most of them are layer 2 tokens. Most of them are on the Ethereum blockchain. What happens when those tokens decide, oh, well, let's use Bitcoin instead, it's better? That amount of money that's going to be flowing into the Bitcoin space, but they're going to have to use somebody. They're going to have to use a new contract language. If it's not EVM, what is it going to be? SCL. Who's created it? Dark Fusion. Who benefits? Vara ambassadors. That's why you got to look at the big picture here. This is a project that if you position yourself right, will be life-changing. This is why I came out of retirement.
Worldwide to be a part of this groundbreaking journey. This launch marks the opening of SCL to the global audience and reinforces our commitment to decentralization.
the closer we get to December, the more excited I'm getting on this, because we've got the Fusion1 application at the moment. We've got beautiful layer 1 support for both BTC and ETH. We've got the underlying layer 2 support in all of the other EVM chains, as well as the Lightning support on BTC itself. So
now you see he mentioned EVM chains. What he's saying is that this technology will also be able to do cross-chain transactions and service businesses still on the EVM network, the Ethereum network. It's not just walled just here. That's a big, big, big deal. That is right. Simple contract language is the key to opening Bitcoin to everyday transactions. That's correct. Wow, that is a quote. Let me put that one back up there. Simple contract language is the key to opening Bitcoin to everyday transactions. Up till now, Bitcoin has just been a store of value. You know, like gold. People, that's my savings account. But you're not trying to go to the store and use your Bitcoin to purchase, you know, milk and cookies and bread. But now, because of the simple contract language, you can. The transaction fee is pennies, less than pennies. The speed is milliseconds. It's faster than Visa and MasterCard. This is revolutionary. So, Leonard, you're spot on. I don't know if you came up with that or you saw it somewhere, but that everybody should write that quote down. If you're trying to market and explain dark fusion technology, that's it. Simple contract language is the key to opening Bitcoin to everyday transactions. I can't say it any better than that. When can we technically say the Vara tokens are live? When they get minted. I say this over and over. When the minting happens, which will be next month or in January, when the Fusion exchange goes live and they mint the Vara tokens, the DFG tokens, that's when they are technically live. Right now, they're Vara game tokens that we have the opportunity to get our hands on in pre-launch. Like, think of it like a seed cell. Think of it like a seed cell. You've been drinking, listening and drinking the cool. Well, you figured it out. You know what? I'm gonna write that down, and I'm gonna quote you, Leonard, and I'm gonna quote you for the first couple times I say it, and then I'm just gonna claim it as my own. Simple contract language. This is something worth writing down. Simple contract language. I'll put it back on the screen for others that want to write it down as well. Is the key to opening Bitcoin to everyday transactions. I'm going to make a post of this, quote Leonard, and put his picture up on it. The key. I like that. All right, let's keep going.
we've got this incredibly robust access point in the form of Fusion1, but the things that are exciting me is what we're going to be able to use these underlying token standards for, right? And as we're building and as we're progressing and as we're testing on it, we're starting to see huge benefit to not only the ecosystem, but the products underlying to that. And that's why I'm very excited to go further down this journey to be able to reveal the products that are being built on it. And more importantly, how these token standards impact Vara, how they impact DFG and the following partner products that we're looking at. It's because
the following partner projects that we're looking at. So Star Vara is a project that was built in-house. The Fair Gaming Network was not built in-house. It's a partnership with a gaming company that is already out there. How many of you guys on your own have started to do your research and looking them up? Google them, YouTube them, look them up. They've already been hosting tournaments and things like that. They've already got a market presence, but they want to get into the digital side of with crypto coins and blockchain. So they're using dark fusion technology. Now with that, that means others are going to do the same thing. So there's going to be more partnerships coming along. Francisco has a different take. Simple contract language is the key to unlock the infinite value of Bitcoin. That's true as well. We've got one for everyday transactions. but the infinite value of what Bitcoin can actually do. That's a very good quote as well. I'm going to add that one too, just that last part. Unlocking infinite value of Bitcoin. That was by Francisco Cameron Burrows. That was Leonard Long. By the way, guys, you guys noticed behind me I got screens. Well, that one particular, and they're pictures. Those aren't real pictures. They're AI photos of members in our community. So if you want, because every time I go live, I got them displayed to show off our team. If you want to have your image in that back, send me images of your AI self. Okay. If you've got any AI photos of you, send it over to me and I will add it to the collection and your face will be shown. So imagine if you invite guests to a presentation or anything and they're sitting there watching it, and then all of a sudden your face pops up behind me on the screen. And that's pretty cool. So if you got any AI images of yourself, shoot them over to me. Do I have info about the new access plans? Yes, I do. But I'm not allowed to say anything until December 1st. And when that happens, I will have a new presentation that I do. So right now, you notice I haven't done any compensation plan presentations in more than a month because we need the new system to be in place. So in December, I will be putting together and we'll be doing a new presentation that will be including the new access plans. So also, if you did current access plans, if you haven't gotten those, you want to get them before you can as well. What program? Vana.com is the one that I've used for mine. Vana.com for your AI images. All right, let's continue.
Redefines the way we look at it because it's sustainable, it's transparent, it's fair, it's logical, right? Rather than trying to address it from a decentralized whole or trying to force it into a distributed network, we have a compliance system that allows us to give sustainable underlying mechanisms. And that's what's exciting. Like, I really love that point.
So as a VARA ambassador, we're right now essentially having this affiliate play. We are now giving these VARA ambassadors access to the Fusion1 product suite.
Yes.
In a very easy and efficient manner. Maybe you can.
Thanks, Greg. And that's the truth here, is that we've actually simplified it. So if you're logging into the ambassador portal and you're signing up your prospects through the sales mechanism, we facilitated, various access products that they're able to purchase through the back office in a simplified manner. And that's really unlocking.
Okay, so that's key. What he's saying there is any products and programs and things that you want, you'll be able to, right in your back office, use the funds you already have there or even the Fusion Exchange to purchase. So it's not like you have to put in your credit card. If you still want to, you can, but you'll be able to use the platform to do all the transactions.
This product set that we're bringing to the fore. So through your various access packs, you're able to then get access to these various product services that we're now allowing for them to be able to earn from through the sales process and through all of the innovation that we're bringing to the fore with regards to our decentralized finance play, etc. But Greg, it's been an interesting journey, because not only do we have our access packs that's available, we're also going to have various products that are able to be purchased on an individual basis and also to be sold through the organization. So you're able to tap into this incredible plethora of products that we're bringing now into this.
You see what he just said there? Incredible plethora of products. A lot of people said earlier, you guys don't have a product. I'll wait till you get a product. We're going to have a whole bunch of products that you'll have access to.
VARA ambassador layer, for which the ambassadors, stress this again, have exclusive rights to sell and propagate.
Now, guys, it's important to understand what we are achieving by bridging the way to the Bitcoin future. It's all about creating new opportunities and value.
Okay, now pay attention to this section. This goes with what Francisco said. Oh, no, not that one. This one here. The unlocking the infinite value of Bitcoin. So pay attention to this.
For you as ambassadors. And the moment to create them is now. With our simple contract language, allowing us to access this sleeping giant that is Bitcoin with its $700 billion worth of liquidity on chain. This is what we are tapping into as a network through Vara. It's never been done before until now. The potential of Bitcoin's ecosystem is staggering. And until now, no one has been able to fully unlock its near infinite value. This is where Fusion1 steps in, leveraging the power of simple contract language to provide unprecedented access to the Bitcoin blockchain. Bitcoin has everything going for it. Considering the indicators in the market as highlighted by top asset managers choosing to invest in it, and with the upcoming halving in 2024, a significant event that adds to the momentum. It stands as the most trusted, secure, and established cryptocurrency, as well as the blockchain with the largest number of active wallet addresses.
I need to cut that section out right there. I'm going to edit that and use that for marketing. That's a very good section there.
And then there's a staggering dominance of the entire cryptocurrency landscape. Its $700 billion market cap shadowing 50% of the entire market. However, up until this point, there have been no known smart contracts deployed on Bitcoin. This changes with Fusion1, an unprecedented breakthrough that introduces smart contract capabilities to the world's most prominent cryptocurrencies. The era of smart contracts on Bitcoin has begun.
That is huge. The era of smart contracts on Bitcoin has begun. If you've been following crypto for a while, you'll know that every other year or so, there's I call it like the flavor of the month. When I first came into crypto in 2017, it was all about ICOs. You got to get in on ICO. That's where I made one of my first big money. I made $60,000 in one day off of one ICO. And then the government, all ICOs are illegal. And then people move from ICOs and they move to mining and these mining pools and companies saying, get in on mining, you're going to make all this money. And then after that, then it became the trading arbitrage systems, give us your money, we're going to trade on your behalf and you're going to earn a certain amount of percent. You ain't got to do nothing. And you're going to get a return on your money. And then we went into yield farming. And then you went into smart contracts in 2021, I want to say. Smart contracts started to become the craze. And it was a fight over Ethereum. And then you got Solana pop up and the others. Well, now I believe we're going to have another boom come back of smart contracts. But this time it's going to be on the Bitcoin blockchain. So we want to make sure we're positioned for that turnaround to come through. And we are, if you're a part of this project.
Now let's look at the Fusion1 ecosystem. Welcome to the core of the Fusion1 revolution. The Fusion1 ecosystem is an amalgamation of innovation and meticulously curated products that promise enduring value for the Vara network. As Vara ambassadors, you stand at the forefront of this transformative Bitcoin future, gaining exclusive access and sales rights to a suite of world-class products in perpetuity. Imagine having access to the value and products that Ethereum built when smart contracts launched. This is where you are standing right now with this enormous opportunity. Not only will you have access to our core in-house product offerings, but a plethora of independently developed ones to choose from, leveraging the versatility of SEL to be in countless ways, from lending and borrowers and asset management platforms. And
He gave something else away right there. From lending. So you'll hear more about that later.
NFT minting and marketplaces, a revitalization of blockchain gaming with scalability and real value, true decentralized social media and messaging platforms.
Oh, he gave away something else right there. True decentralization of social media and messaging platforms. Who are people already using right now? Facebook, Twitter, you got Instagram, you got TikTok and all these. You don't own the content. Facebook does. Twitter does. But what if there was a platform like that, but you owned the content? It's decentralized. Let me play that back just a little bit. This is for those people. I'm not a gamer. I'm not playing games. Are you surfing the internet all day?
A revitalization of blockchain gaming with scalability and real value, true decentralized social media and messaging platforms offering real privacy and anonymity. The potential here is limitless. And you, as the VARA ambassadors, get to be here at the beginning of the Fusion1 adventure. And on that note, ambassadors, this entire ecosystem has been meticulously crafted with you in mind. Hey, what's going on here, Nick?
Hey, Greg. I mean, thank you. And this is just amazing to be here today. It is a big announcement. We've been, holding back a little bit from the network, and we're here to announce the Fair Gaming ecosystem, which is just
Fair Gaming
super
Network.
exciting.
The Fair Gaming Network, eh?
Yeah. So it's packed with incredible opportunity if you consider the industry that it's tapping into.
Yeah.
I mean, if you look at the product suite and you look how the network is going to be able to benefit going forward from everything that we've put together within this product suite.
So firstly, the Fair Gaming Network, in an essence, is a gaming offering that we're going to be exclusively bringing into VARA, accessing this huge industry, different verticals within the industry, where we look at fantasy sports, where we look at esports, where we look at sports betting, casino. So there's some exciting topics there that I want to unpack today, and then we can get into a little bit more detail.
I think also where to start is the way that we've gone about this. And I mean, maybe Greg wants to talk around this, is that there is going to be a fair token that governs this ecosystem. So it's about looking at these different product sets within the overall iGaming, entertainment, sports sector, as you just alluded to, but it's all coming together with this ecosystem that we've built out. Yeah. And that's really the secret sauce for the network layer that they're able to earn from everything that we're doing within this ecosystem.
The Fair Gaming Network is a groundbreaking venture marking the first Bitcoin-based gaming, esports, and iGaming platform. At the forefront of Web3 innovation, it seamlessly integrates with the Fusion1 ecosystem, powered by simple contract language. This unique framework sets the bedrock for an entire entertainment ecosystem, merging the love of sport into a rewarding and engaging journey, fostering a community-driven social environment while maintaining transparency, fairness, and compliance throughout its user interactions.
That's the biggest thing for me, that word there, compliance, and that they're doing everything to make sure they're as compliant as they can be.
VARA ambassadors play a crucial role in championing this amalgamation of propelling fair gaming into a league of its own in the realm of blockchain-driven entertainment. Fair Gaming's first offering, the ultra-fair, free-to-play fantasy sports. This is...
Let me ask you guys this question. how big is fantasy sports? How many are you ever a part of, or you know people a part of fantasy football leagues, fantasy basketball, fantasy soccer? In Europe, they've got their version of football, which is soccer. We call it soccer. Rugby, cricket, all those games, horse betting. This is huge.
A multi-sport application boasting over 100 sports leagues, available on iOS and Android and web. VARA ambassadors become key players in distributing this product, featuring social gaming, boosters, and debuffs. The revenue generated flows back to participants through fair tokens, maintaining compliance at every step. Looking ahead, you can anticipate new products joining the Fair Gaming Network, starting with Betfair, Fair Gaming's second incredible entertainment offering, a fully licensed and regulatory compliant online casino and sports betting platform, the first of its kind on the Bitcoin blockchain. With thousands of games, including slots, blackjack, baccarat, roulette, and live games, Betfair promises a comprehensive iGaming experience. What sets Betfair apart is its commitment to transparency and trust. In the world of iGaming, where trust is paramount, Betfair ensures a secure and verifiable environment. Betfair will employ a robust underlying framework ensuring sufficient custody of digital assets. Betfair's dedication to transparency will provide users with a gaming experience that is not only entertaining, but also secure and compliant.
Yeah, that is new. I've never heard of that. Telegram Casino. I have no idea.
Now to our VARA ambassadors. You will not only enjoy early and exclusive access to tokens previously mentioned, but our founders will also be entitled to receive all upcoming token airdrops in perpetuity.
That's important also. Why you want to be a founding member with the access keys is every time a new project or partnership is added to this ecosystem and they tokenize themselves, all of us are getting free airdrops. Testing, testing, testing. You guys can still hear me? Type Y in the chat box and make sure I can still hear myself on here. Testing, testing, testing. Yep. You guys can still hear me? Type Y in the. This is huge. You're getting the VARA token, FAIR tokens, DFG, and then any new partner that comes along, whatever token they bring, if they're using the SCL language, just like Ethereum, any new company that comes out tokenizing themselves and they're using Ethereum, they got to use the EVM language. So this is unique just to us. We want to be a founding member.
This includes the initial tokens of DFG and FAIR, as well as any future partner tokens developed using SCL technology within the VARA platform. You could call it our token of appreciation to the founders for their invaluable contributions to our network. As always, our products are designed with VARA ambassadors in mind, and as such, have been curated to ensure a thriving ecosystem with a multitude of earning potentials, where it's through affiliate models or our existing frameworks, or tokenomic structures of the Bitcoin's first SCL tokens.
Wow. All right, so that was the recap of basically all month. Now, that means I don't know what's happening on Tuesday or Friday of next week. I don't think they're going to do anything on Tuesday, but I know, isn't Friday December 1st? So I think on Friday, December 1st, next week, they're going to be covering a major new announcement. So I can't wait for that. In the meantime, we still have an opportunity to put our heads down, go to work, and take advantage of this. I am very, very, very big on personal development and self-improvement. You know, before I was Bitcoin Brandon, I was the business mindset coach. 25 years in this space. I'm a 7-figure, and I didn't happen by accident. I failed in home-based business for my first 10 years. I was never able to make enough money that I could support myself or my family full time. You know, a little bit of extra money here and there was great, but I still had to work a 9-to-5 job, and I was frustrated a lot. And I was like, I don't understand why it's not happening for me, but I saw it happening for other people. And I knew if it could happen for other people, then it can happen for me. I just got to figure it out. So one of the key things is also making sure that you're in the right industry as well, where money is being generated. It doesn't matter if you're working hard, but you're in an industry where there ain't no money to be made. So one of the first steps before you, if you're going to try to start your mindset journey, is make sure that you are on the right road. Like, I'm in LA. If I want to go to Vegas, am I going to sit on the 405 freeway, or am I going to be on the 15? The 15 north takes me to Vegas. The 405 is only taking me Santa Barbara or San Diego, north and south, or the 5 freeway. You got to be on the right freeway. Vara is putting you on the right freeway to make things happen. But it's not going to happen by osmosis. You've actually got to go to work. You got to put your head down and go to work. There is no barrier of entry here. Whoever works the hardest makes the most money. Do you have a strong work ethic? That's the key. Do you have a strong work ethic? That has never been my problem. All I ask for is an equal opportunity where there are no barriers that place me, whether my education level or the color of my skin, or if you're a man or a woman. All that matters is you going to work. Now, for Vara, we've already done the hard part. What do I mean by that? This has been in pre-launch all year with people thinking it's just about a game. So there was no actual product in hand for you to show off. But we've proven it. My sponsors already made more than $300,000. I've made more than $160,000 in the last 7 months. So we've proven you can make money. The company is showing you the products already coming out and what the future is going to look like. Now all that needs to happen is you taking advantage of it and going to work. So we'll see. We'll see who wants it, but I still believe the person who's going to make the most money in Vara, they don't even know about this company yet, and they probably won't speak English. And I have a 75% chance that that person or individual is going to come out of Asia somewhere. That's my own personal prediction. The goal is making sure that that individual falls in your organization, and they probably won't even know who you are if that happens. So we still have a lot ahead of us. I'm looking forward to 2024. For those of you that need crypto education, my company is doing the last 5-day challenge of 2023 next week. And there's no cost to be a part of it. The last 5-day challenge of 2023 next week. Learn more about Bitcoin and crypto, because the more you learn, the more you'll be excited about Vara, because you'll understand the nerd talk that they're doing and where this is going. You'll understand what's happening and why it's important. If you don't have crypto education, then you're not going to understand it. You're not going to get excited. You're not going to be like me. I can't sleep at night. 4.5 hours sleep is what I'm best able to get without forcing myself to just lay there. Because I feel I got to work. I got to go to work. I got to go to work. I got to talk to somebody. I got to share this with somebody. But that's just me. So with that, thank you guys for being here. I'm going to play one last video. And it is, which one do I want? I'll play the Battle Royale video, because the Battle Royale is going to start next month also. And we've been practicing for that, the Battle Royale. So with that, I will be doing a presentation tomorrow night. So if you want to share VAR with anybody, tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, I will post the link in our Telegram group. Make sure you guys are plugged in the Telegram group to see that. And starting in December, I got to see how fast we can get this, but my Saturdays are now opened up. I'm not doing any more WGC presentations or trainings. So my Saturdays are now opened up. So I'm going to start doing Super Saturdays for our team for VARA, where it will be a full presentation and compensation plan. So I'll go for an hour to an hour and a half at least for those. The Thursday and the presentations I do now, 30 minutes, 30, 35 minutes flat. But the Saturday one, we will actually do training and we'll do personal development and we'll teach you how to build your team and organization. You'll understand the compensation plan. We'll do demos of the products. We're going to have a lot of fun. Promote those of you new members who are getting promoted. All that good stuff we'll be doing on Saturday morning so that the international community can be a part of it as well. When I do it on Sunday night, they can't. It's like 3 o'clock in the morning for them. But Saturday mornings, and it will probably be at 12 p.m. Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific, right after I do my crypto talks in the morning. And I don't know if I'm not going to do it every Saturday just yet. I kind of like my Saturday mornings being open now. I might do it every other Saturday for now until we get the numbers and we start blowing up more. So we'll see. All right. With that, thank you guys for being here. I hope you, I like Jasmine's enthusiasm. I like seeing that. You should be hyped about this. This is exciting times. So I'll see you guys tomorrow night. And here is the Battle Royale video. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.